Hey yo, chapter 6, test review number 2, twerk. All right, let's get this party started. I wasn't too hype on the classwork one because bruh, there's a classwork one, but this one we're gonna get a little turned up. I gotta write this in standard form, but I gotta clean this up a little bit. You hear? Cha-hear? So. All right, this 9p to the second power, I'm going to add it up to, hello, pencil, hello. Okay, of course. This thing is doing its thing again. 47 seconds have gone by, and I have gotten nowhere, because this thing doesn't want to work. It never works in the beginning of the video. Never does. I don't understand, and I'll never figure it out. Okay. 9p squared is going to combine with plus negative 3p squared, which will give you 6p squared. Then I got negative 6p3 to the 7p to the third, which will give me 1p to the third. Done. Then I got 3 plus 4, which is 7. Then I got negative 11p. There's nothing else. I gotta fix this. This should be p to the third plus 6p to the 2 minus 11p plus 7. That's your final answer. Question 2. I gotta do distributive property. I gotta do some distributive property. Oh, come on. Okay. So that'll be distributed that. Let me rewrite the first one. So that'll be negative 2a squared b. That'll be positive 4a, and that'll be negative 19. All right. So this is going to combine with this because they have the same exact bases with the exponents. So that'll be 6a squared b. That'll be negative 6a plus 4a is going to give you 2a. Negative 2a. I'm sorry. Don't yell at me. Stop, Paz. Don't yell at me. Relax, girl. Chill, man. Chill, girl. Come on, queen. And then that'll be negative 19. Come on, queen. Oh, aluminum. See, if I go to my kitchen right now and I go get some aluminum foil, y'all gonna have to foil this bread. I gotta do 3k times 4k, which would do 12k to the second power. 3k times 9 will give you 27k. Negative 1 times 4k will give you negative 4k. Then I got a negative 1 times 9, which is going to give you negative 9. These two are going to combine. I got my answer. Oh, you little baby, I got the answer. Yeah. Don't yell at me, Pass. I'm sorry. Sorry, Pass. Sorry. All right. Gotta do this one time for my dog, Lulu. Gotta do this one time. One time. Actually, Sarah doesn't know how to do this. Let me do this for Sarah. That's Rizik Sarah, because, she has Rizik. All right, negative r times 2r to the second will give you negative 2r to the, you got to add the exponents. Then I got negative r times negative r, which will give you positive r to the second. Then I got a negative r times a negative 9, which will give you positive 9r. That takes care of this stupid r. R for Ryan. 7 times 2r to square will give you 14r squared. 7 times negative r will give you negative 7r. Chloe, 7 times negative 9 is negative 63. Duh. All right, let me start combining these like terms. I got negative 2r to the third. Then I got 1r to the second plus 14r to the second, which would give you 15r to the second. Then I got 9r. Oops. 9r minus 7r will give you 2r. And then you get left with negative 63. Standard form, remember, highest degrees and lowest degrees. Okay, go look at my work. I am not foiling this. Psych. I'll do it for my dogs. For my dogs. I'm trying to just go the time, but this thing won't breathe. Oh, check it out. I was playing flag football today. Look at my hot dogs. They got better. They got a little bit better, didn't they? Now, I just realized that Gabby doesn't have any freaking hot dogs, and neither does Mac. They don't have hot dogs. They're kind of weird. Anyways, negative x minus 2y times negative x minus 2y. Negative x times negative x will give you positive x squared. Negative x times negative 2y will give you positive 2xy. Negative 2y times negative x will give you positive 2xy. Negative 2 times negative 2y, negative 2y times negative 2y will give you positive 4y squared. You can add these two once again like we've been doing a million times. Answer should be x squared plus 4xy plus 4y to the second. Okay, I'm not fooling anymore. Seriously, go look at my work. During the period of 1998 to 2002, the number of millions of books can modeled. Okay, this has to be in millions. Okay, we're teased the number of years since 1980. Okay, so from 1998 to 2002, 4 years have passed by. Write an equation that gives a total amount of number in millions of books for adults and juveniles as well as the function a plus j equals. Okay, so I know that 4 years have passed by, so I gotta start with adults. Let me I'll white some of this part out right here. I'll come back to this. I just need a little bit of space to write. All right, so I'm gonna do 9.5 and then 4 to the third power minus 58 4 to the second power plus 66 to the fourth, to times 4, and then plus 500. Okay, so just because I'm trying to save some time, I'm going to use a calculator in the meantime. I got to do 4 times 4 times 4, which is 64 times 9.5. So 9.5 times 64 is 608. Minus 4 times 4 is 16, so negative 58 times 16 will be negative 928. 66 times 4 will give you 264, and then plus 500. So it'll be 608 minus 928 plus 264 plus 500. I am left with 400. Let me put adult. I'll put it right here. Adult equals 444, and then million is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 zeros because it says it wants the answer in millions. Okay, 444 million. Again, I just need some space, so I'm going to erase all this. You guys can just go back to the video if you need to. Let me do juveniles now. Let me double check to make sure I didn't do anything with juveniles. 444 million. 444 million. 440 million, because now I got to remind myself to remember 444. Okay, and then I got to do juveniles, which would be negative 15, 4 to the second power, plus 64 to the fourth power, and then plus 360. That's going to give you negative 60 plus 64 times 4 is 256 plus 360 minus 60 is negative, sorry, no, 556 million. Write an equation that solves for the number of years. So a plus j will equal, so I got to add those two things. I got to add adults and I got to add juveniles. So that'll be 1 billion. Jesus. 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let me double check. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus 5, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is 1 billion. Okay. Were more books sold in 1998 or 2002? This is 1998. Write an equation. Okay. In 1998, if no years have passed by, you'd just be plugging in a 1 for all of these. I mean, I'm not going to do the math for these because I'm not going to just use a calculator again. But if you plug in a 1 for these, it'll be less than 444 million. Same thing goes for this one. If you plug in a 1 right here for both of them, it'll be less than 556 million. So more books were sold in 2002 for each one of them. Find the area of the shaded region. So I gotta find the area of the whole thing first. Let me find the area of the rectangle first, and then I'll work my way to the triangle. That'll be 2x plus 15 times x plus 10. 2x times x will give you 2x squared. 2x times 10 will give you 20x. 15 times x will give you 15x. 15 times 10 will give you 150. This will give you 35x. Okay, let me do the triangle now. The triangle is going to be x plus 4 times, the height is x plus 10, and then it'll be times 1/2. So let me just do the foiling part first. I will get, let me separate these. I'll get x to the second power, and then plus 10x, and then 4x, and then plus 40. If I add these two, I'm going to get 14x. So let me start doing distributive property. 1/2 x squared. Half of 14x will give you 7x. Half of 40 will give you 20. For you to find the area of the shaded region, you just got to subtract the two. You just got to subtract the two. So let me just write minus 1/2 x squared plus 7x plus 20. Let me subtract them. 2x squared minus 1/2 x squared will be, it's got to be 1.5 x squared, or in other words, it should be 3 over 2 x squared. And then let's take care of this part. 35 minus 7 will give you 28x, and then 150 minus 20 will give you 130. You got your answer. Simplify the expression. Remember, radicals? Radicals? If you make your life easy, let me simplify everything on the inside, because PEMDAD says I got to take everything on the inside first. So that'll be x and then 15 divided by 5, and then y, 25 divided by 5, which will give me x to the third, and then y to the fifth, to the second power, which would mean you got to multiply these two exponents. So it'll be x to the sixth, y to the 10. You got your answer. All right. Just another one of those long ones. Not too bad. Not too bad here. Not too shabby. Not too shabby Alonso. This 3 is going here, here, and here. So that'll be 4 to the third, x to the negative 9, y to the 15. And then this is going to be 16 to the negative 4, x to the negative 8, y to the 8. Let me start fixing this. Let me see what I can start simplifying now. 4 to the third power will give me 4 times 4 is 16. 16 times 4 is going to be 64. X to the, this is going to, you can subtract these two. So x negative 9 minus negative 8 will be plus, which would be x to the negative 1. And y to the 15 minus y to the 8 will give me y to the 7. The 16, wait, no. This is going to have to go upstairs because it's a negative exponent. So that means 16 to the fourth power right here. And this x to the negative 1, Jesus, is going to have to go downstairs. My God. Oh, God, bruh. Oh, baby, bruh. All right. I got to do 16 times 16. Oh. This is going to take too long. I didn't follow my rule. Wahaha. I didn't follow my rule. I should have simplified this first. 4 over 16 would be 1x negative 3 y 5. That would have been 4x squared y negative 2. Because you can simplify negative 4 and 16. That's going to turn into 1/4. This is going to make life easy now. That's going to be 1 to the 3 power, x to the negative 6 power, y to the 15 power, 4 to the negative 4 power, x to the negative 8 power, and y to the 8 power. That'll be, these are still going to subtract, so negative 6. Ugh, I can't multiply. Jesus, that's negative 9. Negative 3 times 3 is negative 9. Gosh darn it, I'm an idiot. That'll be -9 minus -8, which is -9 plus 8, which is x to the -1. 15 minus 8 is going to give you y to the 7. And then I got to do, this is going to go upstairs. And then this x to the -1 is going to go downstairs. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh, my mama, bruh. All right. 4 times 4 is 16. 16 times 4 is 64. 64 times 4 is 256. 256 y 7 over x. I could simplify these two, actually. I could simplify this first before I start doing to the -3 power. So 300 and the cube root of 343. The cube root of 343 is going to be 7 over. The cube root of 125 is 5. So that means that 7 is going to have an exponent of -3. And the 5 is going to have an exponent of -3. And then I got to flip them. 5 times 5 times 5 is 125. And this thing turned right back into the same exact thing. Jesus, that's so stupid. 7 times 7 times 7 is 343. Find a degree. I told you guys in the last video that you guys got to add them. So 2 plus 2 plus 2 is going to give you 8. This is in standard form already. So the highest degree is going to be a 2. Constants don't have degrees. They have exponents, but not degrees. The highest one, let me see. This part right here is going to be 3 plus 4, 5. 5 plus 7 is 12. And this one is 17. So the highest degree of this one's going to be 17. Select all the expressions that represent polynomials. Polynomial. 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 Not a polynomial. Not a polynomial. They can't have exponents, variables being denominators, and they can't have negative exponents. Select all the expressions that are simplified correctly. No, because I can do p divided by p, which will be p to the 0 power. So this is not completely simplified. No, this is not completely simplified because I can simplify 2 over 32. That'll be 1 over 16, so no. 3 over 7 is simplified. P, y, y. There's nothing else. This one's already simplified. I can multiply 4 times 3 times -2, so this is not simplified. And select all expressions that are simplified correctly. This one, you would have to put the x to the -4 downstairs. There's no other right answer but that one. Write your answer in standard form. Oh, I don't want to foil anymore. I've already cooked enough. I don't want to use aluminum foil anymore. I just want to stop foiling. I gotta do this part. X times x is going to give you x squared. X times 4 is going to give you 4x. 4 times x is going to give you 4x. 4 times 4 is going to give you 16. All right, so this part will turn into x squared plus 8x plus 16. I gotta simplify the other part. I don't want to simplify anymore. You could do the rule in 6.6 that you guys don't want to memorize. That'll give you x squared. You can add the two, but whatever. That'll give you 4x. That'll be minus 4x. That'll be minus 16. These are going to cancel out. And then you have, let me put this in parentheses because there's a minus sign in the middle. X squared minus 16. Distributive property. That'll be minus x squared and plus 16. Combining sine terms, these are gone. So that's 1 minus 1. You have 8x. And then you have 16 plus 16, which is 32. There goes your answer. Determine if each is a polynomial. This is a polynomial, yes. No negative exponents or anything. It's got 4 terms, so I know it's a polynomial. And the highest degree is that's a 2, that's a 1, that's a 3, and that's a 3. So it's a cubic polynomial. This is a polynomial. The highest degree is 3 plus 2 is 5. 6, 7. 7 plus 9 is 16. 16th degree monomial. It's only one term. This is another polynomial. Highest degree is to 3. So cubic, and it's two terms, so binomial. Not polynomial. It's got a negative exponent. What the mamma jamma? Oh my god. Oh baby, bruh. You can't be serious. Oh my god. Okay, let me just use the space that I have. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Let's take a deep breath. Okay, I think that's my deep breath. Pat's gonna be asking me about this one tomorrow. I'll be like, bruh, my mama, bruh. All right. Let me simplify that. That will be negative 2 to the second power, which is positive 4. And then that x is going to have an exponent. So that'll be positive 4. And then you're not going to remember this. That'll be positive 4. Negative 2 to negative 2 is positive 4. And then x to the second power. This stays. This is going to become negative 2x to the second power. So it's only going to this one right here. I can simplify this. This will become, that's a 1. So that's going to be x to the second power. I can simplify this. That'll be 3 to the 0 power. And 3 to the 0 power is just 1. Anything to the 0 power is 1. Let me do the distributive property right here. That's going to give me negative 3x squared minus 15x minus 6. I could do the distributive property right here. That's going to give me positive 4, positive 2x cubed. That's going to be minus x. Oh, no, sorry. I can combine these two. These two are multiplying right here. These two are multiplying right here. That'll give me negative x cubed. And then I can combine those two, which would give me plus x to the fourth. It's a lot. Okay, let me see here. Let me like highlight the ones that I think I can combine. That I know I can combine. This one is combining because it has an exponent of 2. This has an x squared. This has an x squared. This has an x squared. That has an x squared. Oh my god. Okay, let me find a different color. One was gonna combine with just numbers. That's easy. Okay, let's do blue. This has 1x. That's it. This has cubed, and then that's just left by itself. So let me start putting in standard form. That's going to stay as x to the fourth is going to be my first part of my answer. Let me scratch it out. Then I have negative x cubed. Oh no. Jesus. These can combine. 2x cubed minus 1x cubed is going to be x cubed. Second power. 4 minus 2 is 2. Minus 2 is 0. Plus 1 is 1. Minus 3. 1 minus 3 is going to give me negative 2x squared. All that's gone. That's negative 15x. And then 1 minus 6 is negative 5. Negative 5 plus 4 is going to give me negative 1. Dumb. Oh, what the hell? All right. Find the degree of each polynomial. The degree of this one, this is the highest degree, so that's a 5. This is the highest degree, which is a 4. This whole degree is going to be 2, plus 1 is 3, plus 3 is 6, plus 1 is 7, plus 1 is 8, plus 1 is 9, plus 2 is 11, plus 1 is 12. The leading coefficient, this will be the first number right here. This will be the start of it because it has the highest degree. So the leading coefficient is a 7. And this will be the first thing in front. If you kind of think about it, you put this one in the front. Highest degrees come first. I'd like to give a shout out to my cousins, Amaya, Juan, Jaime. Shout out to y'all. All right. That'll go first. Then comes this one. And then comes the 14. The leading coefficient, there's an imaginary 1 here. That is your leading coefficient. Classify each. You would type quintic. Okay, so this one's 3 terms. So I know it's a trinomial, but it's the 2, the exponent 2, or the degrees 2. Quadratic. Binomial. Meow. And then to the 4th power, that'll be quartic. Binomial is 2 terms. Oh my god, this is not a binomial, this is a trinomial. Bruh. How many we got? Oh my god, it's the last one. It's the last one, bro. Last one. Okay. Some distributive property. No, don't do this to me. No. The last one, bro. My mama, bro. Oh, baby, bro. Rar. Help me. Oh, bro. Oh, bro. My mama, bro. Oh, me. My mama, bro. Come on, man. Oh, man. My mama, bro. All right. Distributive property. That'll be 7x to the 4th power minus 5x to the 3rd plus 2x. That'll be negative 3x to the 5th power, negative 2x to the 2nd power, and then the negative 5. All right, combine the like terms. This is going to go first. It has the highest exponent, so let me just leave that there. This comes next. Then this one. Then this one. Plus 2x. And then minus 5. Ooh, that was a doozy. Bye, everybody. Oof.